Boom. Hello. I said that like you're a baby, like I ain't seen in like a while. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and basically today I'm back with another weight loss related video, and today's video is basically going to be how to maintain your weight loss. So a lot of you girls have actually asked me for this video in my comment section, so I thought today I'd come and give you this video because it's something that you've asked for and it is really important. Definitely, if you guys have watched my main weight loss video, you'll know that I had a relapse. I lost loads of weight in school and I put it all back on very quickly. Coming from a place where I know what a relapse feels like, I just know I'm never going to get back there again. Like, well, I'm going to try and make sure that I never get back there again. All the effort, willpower and all the things you have to put into a weight loss journey, you just really don't want to go back to what you were before. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of willpower and a lot of your time and energy really. So yes guys, basically today I'm back and I'm telling you girls how to maintain your weight loss. So I think I'm pretty qualified to do this video now because my weight loss journey did happen over a year ago now, and I've maintained my weight more or less over this period of time. So yeah, I think that I'm comfortable and happy to finally do this video for you guys. A lot of you guys asked for that when I hadn't actually maintained it for a year yet, and I thought, like, how can I make this video? I could go and put it all back on tomorrow, or well, not in one day, but I just feel a lot more qualified to do this video for you guys now because I've maintained it for over a year. So yes guys, I'm back, and I'm back to give you my tips on how I basically maintain my weight. So the first tip I'm going to give you is probably the most important one, to be fair. I always leave the most important ones till later on in the video, but I feel like this is the most important one. So basically it's to get on the scale still regularly. So when I was on my weight loss journey, I used to get on the scale every Sunday, and I haven't stopped that. There will be some times where I won't get on the scale because it's that time of month or whatever, but apart from that, I try to keep getting on the scale every Sunday. That way you can see whether you're going up, whether you're going down, you can see what's happening with your body. I think to keep on track with what's going on is really important. That was something I didn't do the first time. I think after a certain point I started to know, and I knew I'd put back on the weight, and I was really scared, and I just started avoiding the scales for ages, and it wasn't until I got back to my original weight when I got back on the scale. So that was my big downfall the first time. I wasn't constantly getting on the scale. I wasn't seeing what was happening to my body, because it is hard to see yourself putting on weight. So just getting on the scale, just reminding yourself what weight you are every week will help you, because then if you get on the scale and you're 3 pounds heavier than usual, then that week you'll naturally find yourself trying to make better decisions, healthier decisions, until, you know, you've got back down to that place again. So I just feel like that is a really important one. Continue to weigh yourself, and yeah, don't stop weighing yourself really. Always have that relationship with the scale now. You've got it for a reason, and you want to know what's going on with your body. So yeah guys, make sure you're weighing yourselves at all times after your journey. So another big tip that I've got for you guys is to stop eating when you full. I know it sounds self-explanatory, but when you're eating, when you're having a meal and you feel satisfied, just stop eating. There's no point forcing food into your stomach, because all that's doing is stretching your stomach, and eventually it will allow for more food to go in. So say I'm eating a jacket potato and there's a little bit left because I'm too full. If I force myself to eat that, my belly's going to expand, and the next day I'll be able to eat a little bit more than I was yesterday. So yeah, that's a really important one. Just stop eating when you're full. To be honest, it's a lot more comfortable when you stop eating when you're full as well. Like, I don't wait till I'm like bursting until I stop eating now. Like before, I would always go until like I felt like I was about to burst, but now I actually, like, when I feel satisfied, I'll stop, because you feel so much more comfortable. Like after a meal now, I'll go and edit, I'll go and do stuff, whereas before, after a meal, I'll just be like, ugh, sluggish in bed, just chilling. So yeah guys, I feel like that's a really important one as well. And before I move on, I'm just going to remind you guys to like the video down below, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I make a lot of weight loss content on this channel, and yes guys, I hope you're enjoying this video right now. So another one is to not fall back into your same habits. So The mentality that I had when I first dieted was I was going to go on the diet, and then after the diet I was just going to go back to what I was doing before and maintain the weight somehow. But obviously that didn't happen. I put back on all the weight, and I don't know how I expected that not to happen, because I just fell back into all the old habits again, which is why I put on the weight in the first place. But yes guys, don't fall back into your old silly habits and expect to look like the person that you look like today if you're gonna go back to your old habits. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just not gonna happen for you. Like, it's just not, okay? So yes guys, make healthier decisions, balance your diet out. Like, you know, don't just go back to what you were doing before. Have a mixture, like do some days on, do some days off. So yeah, and that kind of brings me into the next thing I was gonna say anyway. So the tip is to try and eat healthy, like 3 to 4 times a week. You know, you can eat unhealthy on the other days, but try and balance it out. If you don't want to do it like as a daily thing, have some meals healthy, some meals unhealthy, like on a day-to-day basis. Don't just do unhealthy breakfast, lunch and dinner 7 days a week and still expect to be the same weight at the end of the month, because that's just not going to happen. It's not realistic. And yeah, I think the more you diet, the more you learn about foods anyway. So just use what you've learned about food during your weight loss journey to kind of guide you. Don't eat unhealthy all the time, because you know what's going to happen, right? So another point I wanted to make on the balancing your food thing was balance the snacks. You'll be used to eating fruit, you'll enjoy fruit, you'll realise how much you actually like fruit. So don't go back to only doing sweets, chocolates, crisps, ice cream, them things. Balance it, have fruits as well, because fruits are actually really nice. So don't start neglecting fruits and stuff like that just because you're not on your weight loss journey anymore. Balance your snacks, because that will really make a difference. So another point that really helps out is exercising regularly. So me personally, I actually really enjoy exercise now. Before I didn't really enjoy it. It was harder to move, I was heavier, I felt sluggish all the time. But now I genuinely enjoy exercising. So I try to exercise 3 to 4 times a week. Exercise can be anything from walking, dancing in your room, actually going to the gym, running, anything. Like, don't just think I'm saying exercise and I mean you have to be at the gym, you have to be doing something physical that's making you sweat. Walking is such a good way to lose weight. I used to go on walks all the time during my first weight loss journey. I always refer back to that journey because it was so different to my second one. But I used to go on walks all the time, and walks and Zumba was basically how I lost my weight in that first weight loss journey. So dancing in my room at home is literally my favourite way to lose weight, to be fair. Like, I burn so much calories because you can do whatever. Like, you know when people say dance like no one's watching, I really do. Like, and there might be people watching because these windows, no curtains yet, but let's just hope not, because if anyone could see the stuff that I'd be doing sometimes. So another thing that I want to say, this isn't something I'm telling you to do, this is something that will probably naturally happen anyway. For me personally, after my weight loss journey, I started to see different things that I didn't like about my body, or different things that I wanted to improve on my body. It was like, okay, you could use some work, you could use some work, you could use some work. So, you know, the goalposts changed. Like, I think I said this in one of my videos, but yeah, after I lost the weight, it was like, oh, I thought I was going to be like really happy, reach my goal, like, you know, I've got there now. I was going to be 100% happy with how I looked. But then the goalposts changed, like it did. And every girl that you watch that's lost weight will tell you that you think you're going to be really happy when you get to your goal weight, and then you get to your goal weight. I said, okay, I'm going to get to this weight that I am now, and I'm going to be 100% comfortable. Now you hear me talking about, oh, toning goals, I've got toning goals now, and it's just like, really? And people do say you're never going to be 100% happy with your body, so you do need to not get obsessed, and I feel like that's important as well. Don't obsess over your body, like enjoy yourself from time to time. I think that was a lot of the reason why I put back on the weight the first time, because I had almost like a body dysmorphia, and it wasn't until people took actual pictures of me when I realised, oh god, like I'm actually quite, you know, ain't big no more. You know, and it wasn't until then when I realised I'd actually lost weight. Like the first time, I couldn't see much difference in the mirror from the first time I lost weight to what I got to. But when I looked back at the pictures I used to take, I was like, that's me. Like, and it was so sad looking back at the pictures of the thinner me, because it was like, I didn't even realise at the time that I looked like that, because I still thought I was the person that I was before I lost the weight. Honestly, having body dysmorphia was so weird. Like, it's horrible because you can't enjoy your body. I never enjoyed my weight loss the first time because I still felt the same. The confidence wasn't there. Like, I wasn't the confident person that I am today. And I think that that first weight loss journey was actually vital for me, because it could have happened the same this time round, but I had to actually look at my body this time. I actually took pictures of myself every week on MyFitnessPal, and you can really see the difference now when you look back at them pictures. But it was really important for me to change that this time. But yeah, I'm gonna come off this point now because I've been on it forever. Last point I've got for you, which is the most important one for me. I know I said my first point was the most important one, but for me personally, this one is a very important point as well. So Christmas has just gone, and I told you guys already, if you watch all my videos, you'll know I was binging at Christmas, and a big part of that binging was alcohol. Drinking a lot of drinks, drinking a lot of alcohol, stuff like that. And I can't lie to you, yeah, I put on a few pounds at Christmas, guys. Like, I know we're doing a how to maintain I know right now we're doing a how to maintain your weight video, but at Christmas I put on a few pounds, and that was because of how much I was drinking. As soon as I drink, my appetite just goes. Like, it's ridiculous how much more I can eat when I've had a drink. Like, it's scary actually. It's like, what? It's like there's no end to the eating. I can just keep going, and then the next day as well I need to keep eating to, you know, get rid of the hangover. And yeah, just know, if you're genuinely trying to lose weight, then cutting out alcohol is really essential. As I said to you in my first weight loss video, if you do want to drink, have a pink gin with slimline tonic. That has a really small amount of calories in it. Also vodka and Diet Coke, or vodka and slimline tonic as well. You know, them drinks there have a really small amount of calories in them. So if you are going to drink something, have one of those instead of like brandy, cider, wine, which has got loads of added sugar in it. So yes guys, make sure you're definitely limiting your alcohol intake, because you're just not going to lose any weight if you're just drinking every weekend and just, yeah, binging. And yeah, so yes guys, I hope that some of these tips have been helpful for you guys. These are the tips that I've personally used over the past year to maintain my weight loss. I'd say that the most important ones to me are the alcohol intake, exercising regularly, and also getting on the scales every week. I'd say all of them are important to, you know, maintaining your weight loss. And yes guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazingly on your journeys, and I hope that this weight loss content is helping you to just push you along and, you know, achieve your goals. So yes guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.